I own a therapeutic riding school. I opened the school because I was diagnosed in 1983 with multiple sclerosis. I stopped riding. I'd ridden all of my life and sat down and thought my life was over. And I found that the longer you sit, the longer you lose muscle tone. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And I decided if I couldn't walk, then I was going to go ahead and get a horse. I figured the horse would pack me around and I'd be able to at least go do things. The longer I rode, the stronger I got. Now I'm out of a wheelchair, which I was only in once in a while, but it was that I couldn't stand long enough. My back wouldn't support me. Now I walk, I can ride my horse, and I found that in teaching other people, they learn to do things that we didn't think was possible. Above and Beyond Ordinary is a school that's dedicated to teaching adults with disabilities and children with disabilities. This is a school that teaches horseback riding. Horseback riding helps the handicapped because most people don't have enough strength if they have severe disabilities to be able to walk or to be able to do the things that we take as an everyday thing that we can do. We can move our arms, we can move our legs, we can move our whole body. Getting on the horse as it walks forward has a 4-beat gait. That 4-beat gait mimics the same way that we walk. So if you put a disabled adult or child on a horse, you're going to be strengthening their pelvic area and you're going to be strengthening their ligaments, you're going to be strengthening their muscles. You're also going to be sending signals up the spine to the brain. My horse right into a... You can do it. Relax.
Good girl, you got legs on either side.
We work with primarily the severe disabled. Nope, you're not kicking me in the head either. No. Most of our disabilities are cerebral palsy, autism, multiple sclerosis. We have a lot of Down syndrome, a lot of just different Angelman syndrome, which is, you don't see a lot of, Charge syndrome. We use a lot of exercises. We use a lot of stretching exercises. We use a lot of crossing the center line.
Can you reach and get the sheet back here? Good job, Riley.
In order to improve balance, especially with paraplegics, and I have one quadriplegic that rides, you need to be able to cross your center line. That means you need to be able to move from right to left and still manage to keep your balance and keep your trunk strength. Take that ring. Can you give it nicely to Alex over there? No, not throw it.
Nicely.
Take the ring. Give it nicely. Good. What we do is we do a lot of ball games, tossing the ball from one side to the other, reaching across for a ring, picking it up from the left-hand side, and then reaching across to your right-hand side and vice versa. We use a lot of using your legs, moving your legs, standing up and stretching, being able to try and do what we call hunt seat, which is where you stand a little bit in the stirrups and you help your person get up and kind of hold them there and then sit them back down. All of those are strengthening and stretching exercises. Horses help emotionally because they react. They like people. Our horses are specifically trained to be able to put up with things that normal horses wouldn't. You can flail in their face, you can shriek, you can get to where you're a little bit moving too fast, and our horses will go ahead and help by standing there and letting a person poke at their face.
Okay, you ready? Okay, how about this?
We have a lot of volunteers. This is a non-profit type school. We are a full corporation, we're a C Corp, but everybody volunteers their service. I'm lucky, I'm over 63, I'm retired, I can volunteer all of my time teaching. Most of the people that come in, help us tack up, are all volunteers. The people that groom the horses are volunteers. In order to do this, we need a leader per horse and 1 to 2 sidewalkers to help support our riders. So we have an extensive amount of volunteers that help us. Good job. Good job. And we're going to reverse. Very good. It can take anywhere from 1 month to 2 years. Improvement is very, very slow. improvement will stop if you don't continue riding. It takes a long time to build from not being able to do something to being able to do it. We've had some children that have made major improvements in 2 to 3 months. I've had other children that have started later when they're a little bit older that it's taken a year. It all depends on the client, and it all depends on how severe the disability is. Because that was so good, we're going to let her trot again. Eva, trot. 1, 2, 3, and walk. Very good.